is Heath, Slater. And I'm out here on Lights On because I deserve the spotlight. And tonight, I'm gonna make an open challenge to anyone in the back. You know, Ric Flair was always my grandfather's favorite wrestler. What are you talking about? We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Ric Flair was your grandfather's favorite wrestler. Yeah, when he used to wrestle in the, the 70s and stuff. Okay, then. My grandfather was a young stud then. Ric Flair with right hands on Heath Slater. As he goes to work on as Flair goes to work on Slater, and there's a knee drop. And how old was your grandfather? Watching Ric Flair. I mean, this is vintage Ric Flair right here. As he's got the figure four, and Heath Slater instantly taps out. And Ric Flair with the victory, an impressive one, as he makes his debut here in Shockwave Wrestling, and Heath Slater's in pain. Folks, who else is gonna come? For one fall, on his way to the ring.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the game.
Triple H scheduled out here,
H.
folks. We don't have Triple H scheduled here. So what is Triple H doing? He looks like he's gonna have a match right now. I can't believe Triple H is gonna have a match after what we've seen from Triple H in recent weeks. Or I should say the past week. Triple H competing at that brutal match at Crossroads, a triple threat match for the Undisputed title. And just this past week, while he was on Afterburn at the Shift in that tag team match. Absolutely brutal tag team match we saw. It seems as if Triple H is going to be here tonight. Well, according to my sources, Cole, I can tell you that for a fact Triple H is suffering from some damaged ribs. I don't know if Triple H, this is a good idea for him to accept this match. Well, Triple H is... Well, who's this guy?
And his opponent.
Wait, I saw this guy, Umaga. He was on the first episode.
Weighing in at 350 pounds.
Umaga! He's in the Battle Royal. And it seems as if he's going to be Triple H's opponent. Man, look at this stare down. I don't know if this is a good idea for Triple H to be in a match like this against Umaga, as he's trying to knock this big man down from Samoa. He's not able to knock him off his feet, Cole. Look at this! Oh, a Samoan drop plants Triple H. Oh, what a kick! A kick to the ribs. As you have already said, Taz, Triple H apparently suffering from injured ribs. And look at this now, choking out Triple H in the corner. Yeah, Triple H is suffering from those injured ribs, all from Eddie Guerrero. And Umaga, he just delivered his backside to the face of Triple H in that corner. And now look at this Umaga, raining down right hands on Triple H. I can't believe, oh my, and then to the sternum again. Yeah, Triple H is not going to be able to survive this match, Cole. I can tell you that for sure. And look at this now, Umaga squeezing the life out of Triple H. Triple H getting the life squeezed out of him, as you said, Taz, here. And Triple H is not... Wait a minute. Oh, I think he's bleeding. Yeah, there's blood. Oh, Triple H, I guess he is injured in the ribs. As he's bleeding, the referee's going to need to stop this. And the match is over. Just like that, Triple H. Oh, I guess he couldn't continue. Yeah, there's no way Triple H could continue, Cole. Now, wait a minute. He's not done. What's he doing? Oh, my goodness. What's this man doing? Oh my goodness, the thumb to the throat of Triple H. A bloody Triple H. We've never seen Triple H treated like this, Taz. We've never seen Triple H in this position, is right. And you see there's people coming to the ring. Wait a minute! It can't be! Is it the new Undisputed Champion? Is it John Cena? There he is, John Cena, coming out to the ring. Remember, it was supposed to be Triple H versus John Cena next week in a steel cage match for the undisputed title. And John Cena's trying to stop this man. Uh-oh. And again, wait a minute, he's attacking officials. That thumb again laid out John Cena, who was trying to perhaps help Triple H. Oh, wait a minute, get out of here, Cole. I'm trying. Umaga, he's going to the top rope. Wait a minute. No, through the table. Through the announce table. Oh my goodness. Triple H, we need some help. Somebody get some help. Let's take a look at what just happened. I mean, Triple H he passed out, I think. The referee stopped the match because of the internal bleeding Triple H may be suffering from. And the spike. His thumb to the throat. That thrust. And here came John Cena trying to do the right thing, I guess, here. Despite whether he likes Triple H or not, but sent it to the steel steps and then he got a thrust to the face. And then it was through the announce table. Umaga went. And Triple H, well, he's being taken out of here, folks. Triple H has been taken out. We do apologize for Triple H. We feel sorry for Triple H here. I mean, our announce table was destroyed right here in front of us, as you can see. And we know that Triple H has been a heinous person, but he may not have deserved that. You're right, Cole, and I don't condone actions of Umaga. And what we just saw, Cole, is hideous. Well, we have our main event coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. And Chris Jericho's coming up, and it's next. Alright, here we go, The Miz making his way to the ring, Taz. And The Miz, well, he's his own man now. As we saw from Crossroads, when The Miz was betrayed by John Morrison. I don't know if you want to say betrayed, Cole, but I guess that applies. Here comes Chris Jericho, his opponent, the man who is he became the new, it's called the United States European Championship. I don't exactly know what that means, but it means that Chris Jericho is the United States European Champion. He was awarded the title by Stephanie McMahon. That's the way I look at it, Cole. Well, Jericho making his way to the ring. We do want to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that in a couple of weeks we are going to be starting a new series that is completely different and is completely separate from what you're seeing right now. As Chris Jericho with chops here under The Miz. He's sending a message, but we're going to be starting a new series that's completely different from Shockwave Wrestling Animation, and it's its own company, it's its own brand. It's going to be recreations of WWE rivalries. As The Miz, with a nice arm drag onto Chris Jericho, now chokes him out on the rope. That's an illegal move. And I think that was a low blow from Jericho. And he's going for the walls. And The Miz counters, and a clothesline sends Chris Jericho over the top rope. Who will win when we come back? We're back, and ladies and gentlemen, during the commercial break, The Miz went face first into that turnbuckle. No, it was the ring post, and there you see he's busted open. But Cole, you were promoting and plugging that new series that's coming up. Why don't you talk about what's going to be happening next week? Yeah, you're right. I should. There's a suplex from The Miz. We're going to be having a tag team matchup. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have a steel cage matchup next week. I was about to say, what are you talking about, Cole? Steel cage match, Triple H and John Cena will be competing for the undisputed title. As The Miz is really busted open in this match. Why don't you try calling the match, Cole? Well, I'm trying. I have a lot of things I have to get to. Snap neck breaker right there by The Miz. Both men are down. Jericho has to still be suffering the effects of that match he had at Crossroads when he competed against Dolph Ziggler. And Chris Jericho here on Lights On. This is the only place you'll see Dolph Ziggler. Or I should say this is the only place you'll see Chris Jericho and The Miz. It's The Miz with an axe handle from the top rope. And The Miz is fired up. He's looking for that skull-crushing finale. And he connects. It's over. Wait a minute. That's John Morrison's music. But where is he? A code breaker. And Chris Jericho, he's got the tights. Jericho's got the tights. And Jericho with a cheap victory. Here's your winner, Chris Jericho. You see, that's what you get, Miz. You wanted to have the attention and the spotlight always on you, and that's why I betrayed you. Allow me to introduce you to a new friend of mine. His name is Ezekiel Jackson, and he's a better friend than you ever were and than you ever will be. Wait, who the... Oh my goodness! What power by this man? Who is this gargantuan? The girth on this guy, I don't know who this... This is Ezekiel Jackson. Fear Zeke. Who the... Oh my... I don't know what we just witnessed, Cole. It is going to be Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker right now. The number one contendership for the undisputed title on the line.
Weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar knows what this is all about. The number one contendership, John Cena, will face either Brock Lesnar or The Undertaker. It could be Triple H. It could be Triple H that either of these men face.
The Undertaker.
Taz, what must Brock Lesnar be feeling right at this moment? Brock Lesnar must be feeling, Cole, The Undertaker. I mean, we haven't seen The Undertaker wrestle. These supernatural powers, that's pretty much all we've seen out of the dead man. We indeed will find out. But we haven't seen Brock Lesnar wrestle either. So we will find out what both men have in the tank when these two men both making their in-ring debuts and here on Lights On. You can feel it, Cole. This is big. I mean, this is our main event. Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. Certainly doesn't get any bigger than this. You won't see this anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen. No other company. Wait a minute, here we go. Brock Lesnar with these shoulder tackles to The Undertaker. Wait a minute, The Undertaker, he's fighting back. Right and left hands. But, oh, wait a minute, Brock Lesnar tried to take The Undertaker down. Yeah, he counted in a headlock here. Smart from the dead man. Elbows, oh, and Brock Lesnar takes down The Undertaker. A double leg takedown. Now wait a minute, The Undertaker. Undertaker reverses, but look, Brock Lesnar. He's got that Kimura. He's going for the Kimura lock. And Lesnar, Undertaker sent Brock Lesnar to the outside. A stalemate thus far, ladies and gentlemen. What will happen when we come back? We're back, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. And look at The Undertaker's speed and agility as he just soared through the air with that clothesline on Brock Lesnar. And here's the thing, Cole, as he's got this arm ring on Lesnar. Oh, he just sent Brock Lesnar into the post. And now he's choking out Brock Lesnar here. Here's the thing about The Undertaker. It seems like, thus far, from what we've seen from this man, he seems to be... Wait a minute, Paul Heyman is tossing a steel chair in there. I can see what you're talking about, the size of this man, The Undertaker. And the speed he has. Wait a minute, Brock Lesnar sent The Undertaker over the top rope, and Paul Heyman tried to get involved. Paul Heyman just got popped. Oh! And Undertaker hung up on the rope, and Brock Lesnar with a steel chair. And again, a vicious chair shot. Oh, and a third one. This is smart. This is what Brock Lesnar has to do. Brock Lesnar, off the skull. A steel chair shot echoing through the arena, but The Undertaker just sat up. I don't know what it's going to take to keep The Undertaker down here. He just got a chair shot to the head. Multiple chair shots, a suplex from Lesnar. Here's a cover and a kick out. Brock Lesnar, he just delivered a chair shot to the head of The Undertaker, and he sat up. And now look at this in the corner. There's one of those shoulder thrusts. And Lesnar running across the ring. Steel chair in hand. Wait a minute, Undertaker. He's got a... That's a snake eyes. And oh man, what a big boot from The Undertaker. And look at that, a leg drop. And you're talking about The Undertaker's deceivingly quick here. And his agility here. Brock Lesnar is not prepared for it. Undertaker got that arm ring again. He's been focusing on that arm earlier on. And here we go. He's walking the ropes. Oh my goodness. A man this size should not be walking the top rope, ladies and gentlemen. The Undertaker is near 7 foot tall, and he's just walking the top rope with ease, like Eddie Guerrero does. Undertaker now dropping Brock Lesnar up on that ring apron here. Wait a minute, what's he going for? What's he going for? A guillotine leg drop. Almost taking out Brock Lesnar's head. We'll find out what happens when we come back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Lesnar has a cover here on The Undertaker. And the tide has certainly changed. And a German suplex. Nice planted The Undertaker. He could have him all. And a 2 count gets Brock Lesnar. And this match has been so physical. During the commercial break, there's actually steel steps were brought into the ring. And look at this, absolutely vicious from Brock Lesnar with those shoulder thrusts. And now look at these right hands. Brock Lesnar's teeing off on The Undertaker. And he thinks he's got The Undertaker where he wants him. Wait a minute, The Undertaker. A powerbomb to Brock Lesnar. This could be it. This could be it. No, and Lesnar gets his shoulder up. How on earth is Brock Lesnar still in this match? I have no idea how Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, running, and he just got a scoop slam off the steel steps. I can't believe The Undertaker just got a steel... He just got planted on those steel steps. Brock Lesnar going for another chair shot. I thought he was. Choke slam! A choke slam! And it was off the steel steps. A choke slam off the steel steps. And The Undertaker sat up, but Brock Lesnar's up too. Undertaker was set up for the F5, and Lesnar was sitting to the ring post. Oh, chair shot! And Lesnar is busted open. Oh, Brock Lesnar's bleeding. This is not good, Cole. Brock Lesnar is bleeding, and he's bleeding bad. Undertaker measuring Brock Lesnar here for something here. Brock Lesnar, oh wait a minute, Paul Heyman is trying to get in the ring. Undertaker's grabbed Heyman, and look at, Lesnar has steel steps, and Heyman has, oh my gosh, the steel steps off the skull of the Undertaker. Undertaker had Paul Heyman by the throat is what I was trying to say. And Brock Lesnar, a bloody mess here. He gets final instructions from Paul Heyman, and he delivers the F5. The F5 delivered, it should be over. That's Eddie Guerrero. What is Eddie Guerrero doing? That's Latino Heat. What's Latino Heat doing here? Eddie Guerrero on the top rope. He's looking for the frog splash. Eddie connects to Brock Lesnar. Guerrero with the frog splash. He can't forget. It was Brock Lesnar who took away the championship. He took away the title from Eddie Guerrero, perhaps at Crossroads. And Eddie Guerrero getting some revenge here on Brock Lesnar. But meanwhile, The Undertaker's up. And Undertaker's up. Brock Lesnar doesn't realize it. And now he's up too. Undertaker. Tombstone pile driver. That's what that move is called. The Tombstone pile driver. And The Undertaker has just won this war against Brock Lesnar. Undertaker's the new #1 contender.
The winner of this bout and the new #1 contender for the undisputed title, The Undertaker.
Well, Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, I can't believe this man. Well, they went through a war, ladies and gentlemen, but Eddie Guerrero, if it wasn't for Eddie Guerrero, maybe Brock Lesnar would not have beat The Undertaker. Because look at this, Eddie Guerrero, after delivering the right hand to Paul Heyman, on the top rope, a frog splash, and he took out Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar was left none the wiser here. It's a tombstone pile driver. That's what you call it, Cole. That's what the move is called, the tombstone. And The Undertaker got the victory. There you see The Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the middle of the ring. He is the man who will face either John Cena or Triple H. And we believe it will be John Cena at this point in time for the undisputed title at a future day, our next pay-per-view actually. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on Lights On.